Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where we are still progressing with the DLC. I think I'm going to mainly do like the DLC and side quests first, before I worry about the main quests. Though I feel I've screwed the pooch for myself in regards to the ancient history, because I don't think I can go back into the building to find that final clue. Either way, we're in Ostagar. One last Darkspawn has made his way into the Tower of Ishtal. The Tower of Ishtal, not Ishtal. That's a different tower. Not to be confused. Alright. And this area is now covered in a dense fog. Also, there we go. I feel as though I've stopped paying attention to the fact that I have that ability. Oh my. That guy went down like a chump. Let's hold off everybody there. Excuse me, folks. Please join me inside this very, very small area. Herlock Grunt, you are going to be frozen. And immediately killed. Although I suppose that's the thing, Oh, hold on. Is there a mage in this group? Oh my, there's an ogre in this group. Never mind. Let us... Nope, he's already dead. And he's already dead. Aha! Take that, ogre! Slightly easier than the first ogre that we fought earlier in the game. But then we are also a lot stronger than we used to be. What do you try to do? I interrupted you. Oh, you try to be merciful. And he's dead. Wow, this is... It's interesting how this game is just... how it scales difficulty largely based on how many people you're fighting. If you're fighting a lot of people, then they usually go down like chumps. If you're fighting like a few people,
so I shall.
Then they're pretty difficult. What is in this pile of filth? Soon I won't even be able to care. Oh my gosh, how many people are showing up? Also, blood has decided to render itself properly again. Which is always very convenient. It's not going down in perfectly square splotches. Alright, what shall I... What is Dexterity? Measurement of agility, chance to hit. Contributes to damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Archery and dual weapon. Alright, and we want... Cunning is also nice, I think. Maybe... because of class abilities. So let's give 2 points to and 1 point to strength. Distraction. That does sound interesting. Or let's give her some dual weapon training so that her dual weapon abilities actually come into play a little bit more, because I've been giving her dual weapons, but she's not getting enough of a bonus for that. Hello, how are you guys? Hold on, let's see if I can burn a whole bunch of these guys. And whether that counts as like a... Yeah. Like I say, chumps. It kind of makes me wonder exactly how this game, in particular, scales difficulty. Like, does it auto-level? Or, like, is it, like, part auto-leveling and part something else? Wait, can I... No. Need to find... Nope, that's just the metal door. Oh, hold on. I almost had it. There we go. That was a lot of work for 1 silver. Oh, no. Don't hold the line there. Go! Fight these fools. Though, yeah, it's the whole auto-scaling makes it kind of... makes for an interesting question, considering how relatively easy these guys are in comparison to their compatriots who are just standing outside. A Nug Crusher.
Down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to imagine.
Oh, that was an exit. I didn't even notice I was clicking on. Let's
Delighted.
Let's finish searching this area first, although now I am full up on inventory. Huh. I mean, I suppose I could leave and then come back. Because I've got a ton of stuff. Alright, so I did leave and I came back, and now I have space for more inventory that I could then sell off, make some money, buy some potions, which I also did. But for now, let us go into these depths and fight the Darkspawn. Oh, hello. As opposed to uncorrupted spiders, which are always helpful and friendly. Alright, what have we here? Let's save our game. Before we get too deep inside these Darkspawn tunnels. And by that, I mean before we get into any other fights. As constantly saving my game is the way. Let us save our game again. Ah, damn it. They've webbed me. I'll let us heal myself. Yeah, damn. Let's heal Morgan. It seems everybody's flaming weapons should active for everybody, but for some reason it seems to turn off whenever I swap out the party. So that is something I need to be aware of.
shall.
Though I suppose, like, this isn't really an explanation, but they talk about the fact that the Darkspawn come from underground. And so it's not too much of a surprise that the Tower of Ishtal was assaulted from underground. And that is the reason why it is filled with Darkspawn, when in theory, it was pretty far away from the fight itself. Which makes the Darkspawn in this game very similar to the villains of Gears of War, as those guys also rose up from the earth. Let's zap you. Ah, Herlock Emissary. Let us drain your mana. He has no mana. Or I had to do something else. I probably had to target him separately rather than just have my cursor on him. Either way, he's dead. Ah, I was gonna say, anything to the left of me, just items. And I'm guessing this is where the final fight is gonna be. Is this a plot-related fight? Like with a cinematic and all that, or... Let's start with you. And then you can freeze. Let's heal Liliana, since she kind of has gotten a lot of the brunt of this fight. There we go.
I got it.
Ah, more corrupted spiders. And everybody is kind of wandering in different directions. I'm going to go after the one that Liliana's going after because she does have the... Oh my gosh, never mind. Now everybody's switching targets. We're going to want to use one of these lyrium potions. Does he still have taunt? Yeah, he still has taunt. Let's heal Alistair again. And then Morgan can also heal Alistair. Alright, that was messy. But it seems as though we are done. Okay, we're technically not done. Now we are done. As we were still getting damage from whatever poisons were still applied to our system. Alright. And now I'm guessing the other side of Ostagar? Where are we? Are we even on... Oh, okay, I see where we are now. Ah. We're where the fight happened. We didn't actually... This would be an unparticipated area, a cinematic area. And I presume that's going to be the ogre that Duncan killed. That killed Kaelin. Immediately brought back to life. Great. Hold your ground. Okay, now get him. And actually, don't everybody stand right next to each other. Liliana, you're there. Let's have you swap around. That's... Oh, you're busy grabbing Morgan. Great. Freeze? Aha! Excellent. And... let's heal Liliana. Freeze this ogre, because this is actually pretty useful. Ah, this guy's still just kind of reanimating corpses. But I've... already kind of defeated his strongest soldier. You know, actually, I'm just gonna have my character do nothing. Because his basic attacks do no damage to these shambling skeletons. But I might as well just let my mana slowly regenerate. Actually, can I just steal some of your mana?
I got it.
Maybe some more. There we go. And there he goes. Fantastic. In war, victory. Also, in war, I got a cool new dagger, which I'm going to give to... Can I give this to her? Yes, I can. And now she's got two dual-wielding daggers. Alistair, how is Duncan's sword in comparison to Merrick's blade? It is the same damage. 2+ stamina regeneration in combat. Eventually, he'll be able to wield the entire set, but right now, he is not strong enough.
I'll do it.
There. That is the last of them. I only pray we can carry them as valiantly as he.
Right now, we can carry them as valiantly as we can within our inventory. So unfortunately, it's going to be occupying space for at least a little while before anybody can actually wear them. Not even Sten can wear Kalen's set. How do I even get out of this place? Do I have to go all the way back through the Darkspawn tunnel, then in through Ishtal? Oh, jeez. Alright, 1 second while I skip ahead.
Yes, of course.
Oh, hold on. Is the game actually going to skip ahead for me? Amazing.
They left him here to rot. We need to do something.
He is of royal blood and deserves a pyre. Bring him down and leave him to the wolves. He's dead and gone. Let the Darkspawn have their fun with his corpse. He is of royal blood and deserves a pyre.
He was a good man who hoped too much and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.
I'm pretty sure Alistair will approve of that. Morgan will, of course, disapprove of that because she disapproves of everything. I spoke too soon. Alright, let's get out of here.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Alright, now that we have completed out Ostagar, let us go to Sulker's Pass. Or should I go back to Soldier's Peak to see if I can... I'm gonna go back there real quick. If nothing happens, I'm gonna go to Sulker's Pass. And then Red Cliff Village. Alright, so it does seem as though I cannot complete out that quest anymore because it required me to click on a bookshelf somewhere, and I can no longer access said bookshelf. But I can, I guess, fight these genlocks. Let's start with freezing this guy, give... Oh, he resisted, great. Oh my, these guys are fairly tough. Holy crap, that's a lot of traps. Leliana will be busy, I tell you that much. Let us heal. Oh. He's got that stuff. What is that called? Takes spirit damage over time, unable to heal. Great. That is a load of crap. Especially considering that there is a punishment for death. That you do take injuries. So having, like... Do I have an ability to remove curses? Out of all of the people to trigger a trap, it's the one person who's able to get rid of them.
Right ahead.
Oh well.
What now?
What is he suffering from? Bleeding. Penalty to health regeneration.
It's done.
Alright. 1 second while I disarm all of these traps. And then I will carry on. Okay, so there is an ability that says Dispel Mana. It doesn't necessarily say Dispel Magic. It doesn't necessarily say Dispel Magic curses placed on you. But it does say Friendly Fire is capable. Which makes me wonder whether I could use that to remove the Curse of Mortality, because that's happened a couple times now. Where I've died because of said curse. But for now, let's talk to this guy, see what he wants. Carry on with the DLC quests before we tackle the main quest.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule?
Oh, no, I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I'm Dalen. Pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Oh yeah, this is the crystal golem that you get. What does a control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How do you know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Sure, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
And if it doesn't?
Maybe you could look up the fellow who owned the golem before. If he's still about, that is. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Alright. Well, now you have served your purpose. Let's get out of here. And also maybe actually go to a camp so I don't have to worry about healing Sten of his injury. So we'll just go into camp and then immediately go out. But I think actually this might be where I'm going to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.